Hi guys, I'm live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you're tuning in from. Happy Monday. How you doing? Today I want to show you something. Look what I got. Ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? It's even got with love on it. Oh my gosh, look at that. I got this as a gift from our church. And instantly everyone got one of these from church yesterday to say Happy Mother's Day. So in the UK, it was Mother's Day yesterday. I know it's not Mother's Day yet in the States, or has it passed? I'm not sure. But anyway, it wasn't yesterday. But in the UK, we celebrated Mother's Day. And it's generally a day when, mothers all over the UK get doted on, get taken out for dinner, get breakfast in bed, get all of those sort of things, get husbands that do their washing and clean their cars for them. And is that too much? Anyway, I was pondering and thinking about Mother's Day because it's so easy for people to feel left out because they're like, well, it's not for me. I'm a woman of mothering age, but I'm not a mother, so does this apply to me? And some people can feel really upset about the day itself. I know that there has been seasons where I have been really upset when Mother's Day comes because I'm like, I don't have children and, I'm getting on in age and, and it's and you watch other people get celebrated and you're not being celebrated. Or people will say Happy Mother's Day to you, but it's just it's almost like, oh, I know you're not a mother, but one day you might be. And you're thinking, that's even worse. So I know that there are women out there that, Mother's Day isn't great. Some people have lost their mothers. Some people have, lost children, and some people have, tried to adopt and it hasn't worked. So, or can't have a child for whatever reason. It's not always a joyous event. However, what I do want to say is that, God has said children are blessings. Children are blessings and they are a gift from him. So if children are a gift from God, then you would think that if I'm like, God, I want a child, God will be like, okay, here you go. But he doesn't do that, not for everybody. So it got me pondering and thinking and asking God, why is it that some people have children, some people don't, some people that want children don't get children, some people that don't want children get children? What is it? But then you say they're a gift from you. So are you trying to say that, some people deserve to have this gift and some people don't? Do you love one person more than another? Why is it that, it's not the same across the board? It's not the same when you reach a certain age, boom, you pop out a kid. And one thing that church said yesterday, which I thought was so profound and it really, really helped me out, was that, every woman, that means me and you, has a mothering spirit. So it's been implanted in us since birth. We have a mothering spirit. So what does that mean? That means that we have a spirit in us to nurture, to build people up, to edify, and to bring life. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's only one-sided. It doesn't mean that when you suddenly become pregnant, you suddenly get this ability to nurture, to edify, to build up. It doesn't mean that. It means that we're born with it. And when people have children, they're able to demonstrate that in their own homes because they've got a child, they're giving birth to a child, and they're able to demonstrate them with the mothering spirit in their own homes. But when you don't have children, you can still demonstrate your mothering spirit, but not necessarily to your own specific child that you've born through your own womb, but through other people. I'm an auntie. I'm an auntie to so many. God has blessed me. So many nieces and nephews, And And every single time that I see them, my mothering spirit just comes out. It's just like, oh, I want to edify you. Oh, I want to build you up. Oh, I want to give you life. And, when I see children, exactly the same thing, regardless of whether they're my own or not. And I believe that is what God is saying. God is saying that he has given us women the spirit of motherhood, that we can find joy in all children, regardless of whether we've given birth to them or not. And that is so profound, because men don't have the same thing. They don't. Man will love their own child, supposedly love their own child, but not necessarily will they love somebody else's child. Whereas a woman can. A woman can actually love a child that they haven't given birth to, just by default, And because we have it in us, it is a spirit that God has given to us. And I feel like we probably don't use it enough, because we think that it's only for our children, and if it's another child, it doesn't apply. It only applies to our children, or even children that we like. But no, God's light says no, nurture every child that you see. Edify every child that you see. And the more you do that, the more your mothering spirit comes up, and the more blessed you're going to be, and the more satisfied you're going to be, and the more your womanhood is going to glow, because you're like, wow, my mothering spirit is just growing. And, and I feel like when you look at it from that viewpoint, there's endless opportunities, because there's so many children in this world. And, and I feel like God's saying that sometimes you have the gift for few, but sometimes you have it for many. Sometimes your mothering spirit is for the nation. Sometimes your mothering spirit is for children that you haven't given birth to. And sometimes the mothering spirit is for your own child. But essentially, the fact is, we have a mothering spirit. So even though I have not had a child yet, I've got a mothering spirit. And no one can take that away from me. And it all depends as to how I'm going to use it. Or if I'm going to use it, if I choose to use it. And it's like that in itself gives me joy. So yes, I can actually stand boldly and go, yeah, I can accept this and go, thank you very much, because you know what? I am a mother. Yeah. Why? Because I got a mother spirit in me, and God has basically said to me, mother whoever you can, edify, build up, show love, grow, and that's our role. Our roles are different. They say men and women are not the same, and we're not the same. We're not the same. We've not been created the same. So even when a man decides he wants to be a woman, if a man decides he wants to be a woman, he's not a woman in the sense that how God has created a woman to be. He doesn't have the natural mothering spirit that God has given to us as women. That is for us. And that is for us to share. Whatever God gives us is for us to share. And the more you share, the more you'll get as well. So, if you share your mothering spirit with others, then you will be treated like a mother. And you will be blessed like a mother as well. So, I'm learning, really, truly learning, the blessings that God has given to me. I feel society has kind of almost made it if you don't have a child, then there's something wrong with you. If you don't have your own child, there's something wrong with you, because some people won't even adopt. Some people won't foster. Some people won't look after, their nephews, their nieces and things like that. They just won't, because they just think, I'm just going to look after my child and that's it. But believe me when I tell you this, that there is far more blessings when you do pour out your mothering spirit as far as it can possibly go to whoever, whether family or not family, whoever needs a mother out there, whoever needs a touch, whoever needs to be built up, whoever needs to be discipled, whoever needs some love. And I find myself now and again in my quiet time just praying for children all around the world that I don't know, that I probably will never ever meet. Children that are in need, children that need help, children that are lost. because, you know, when you pray for a child at such a young age, the likelihood is that their life will turn out far better than if, you know, they've had to go through all the trials and tribulations because there's been nobody there to pray for them. Pray for the motherless, you know, people that are in homes. Pray for the children that have been oppressed. Pray for the children of divorced parents. You know, pray for them. You don't have to know them. The fact that God has given us this gift means that we can use it. We can use it. We can use it to make a difference in the life of another person. And that gives me so much joy. And I hope it gives you joy as well. You know, it gives you joy to know that regardless of anything, you are a mother. You know, you don't have to give birth to be a mother. You don't even have to have children living in your household to be a mother. The fact is you already are a mother because God's given you the spirit of motherhood, and he wouldn't give it to you if he didn't think that you're a mother. But you've just got to change the way in which you define motherhood, what it's all about. You know, some of us, like I said, have our own children. Some of us don't. Whatever way it is in your life, you've got the opportunity to be a mother to someone, whether you know them or you don't know them. And that, to me, is good news. Oh, guys, it's so beautiful to see you guys today and be around you all. Yeah, I just want to say that God loves you. God loves you so much. He loves you so much that he gave his only son to die on the cross for you and for me. That's how much God loves you. You know, and all he wants is your heart. That's all, your heart. And with your heart, he will do so much. He will show you the secrets that he has not shown to other people. Because what's for you is for you. Yeah. Just ask God. Ask him to give you some love today. And he's going to wrap himself around you like nothing else. And you know who else loves you? I do. I love you. But you know what? If you're going to choose between the two, choose God's love first, because his love is way better than mine. And if you want to hang out with me some more, I have got a book club, and my book club is actually every Monday evening, 7 till 9 o'clock. Go to my website, no, that's my business website, www.claraalexander.com, and you can also just join the hub and meet me in the hub as well, and just like, you know, dial up with me, send me some questions and things like that. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about stuff. There's lots to do in the hub, and also you can, every Thursday from April, I'm going to be open up my doors so that you can see what I do during the day, a day in the office. So if you want to see what I do during the day, I think it's 12 o'clock till 3 o'clock every Thursday. Yeah, but it's all in the hub, so you're going to have to join the hub. The hub's free. You don't have to pay anything. It's free. Just join the hub, and then you'll see all the different things that are in there. Take care for now. Love you. Bye.